In a magic snowy forest, there was a little boy named Startopus who really wanted to do something for Christmas for his epic funny YouTube channel. And so he decided to rank every Christmas special in Bob's Burgers because he really liked Bob's Burgers. This is his story.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Way too long before Thanksgiving, I ranked every Bob's Burgers Thanksgiving special, and now since we're right before Christmas as I'm recording this, and this is going to be uploaded on Christmas if all goes to plan, I'm gonna rank every single Bob's Burgers Christmas special. The Christmas specials are weird because there's quite a few of them I just really don't care for, but there's an equal amount that are some of my favorite episodes of the whole show. Also, I'll be covering the new Christmas special that just dropped last week, meaning I will have officially covered every episode of Bob's Burgers that came out this year. Wow, that's pretty cool. Without further ado, let's get started, starting with...
You never knew it, Puss, but I was always there.
As a rule, Bob's Burgers really nailed their early holiday episodes, like their first ones in the first season they did holiday episodes. The Halloween and Thanksgiving ones are both great. That being said, God Rest Ye Gentle Mannequins is not good. I don't know, this one is just exceptionally stupid and not in a fun way, like most stupid Bob's Burgers episodes. This insane man who thinks he's a mannequin who came to life and married a mannequin is not funny, and also he's voiced by Zach Galifianakis, so I just hear Felix, and I want it to be Felix. The episode is very inappropriate and not in a particularly funny manner, like none of these jokes are good. I just wish this episode was funnier than it actually is. Not a lot to say, let's move on.
Nice.
Nicecapades is also not funny. Wow! Yeah, I think that's my biggest issue with a lot of these. I just wish they were funnier. And this one, it's just not very funny, sorry. It kind of feels like an attempt to recreate that same energy that Topsy had without really putting in the extra effort. The big musical performance that the episode builds to just doesn't have the same wacky vibe as Topsy, and not nearly as good vocals thanks to the lack of fish odor. Speaking of fish odor, he and Felix have some funny jokes, but yeah, that's about my only compliment besides the sweet ending. Not a fan.
Mail time.
Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time.
Have Yourself a Maily Linda Christmas is also, you guessed it, just not very funny. It has some good moments near the end. I like this line from Gene at the end of the episode.
He's real.
And he's spectacular.
What is this? Are you guys carolers or something?
We're not. We're kids, much like you, my boy.
But once again, I just really don't have much to say, and it's a darn shame, I tell ya. Oh yeah, I guess this is like the only time Mike the Mailman has ever gotten significant screen time in an episode. Like he has an important role here, and he doesn't really have that anywhere else. And like, he's pretty funny, so there's a compliment, I guess.
Oh no! It's broken!
Gene's Christmas Break comes from Season 12, and despite not being that good, it's still one of the better Season 12 episodes. My biggest compliment goes to this line from Courtney at the end of the episode.
Oh, Daddy, you need a big old beer.
Besides that, it's just a pretty funny, like, regular Bob's Burgers episode. I like the terrible musical performance the rest of the family puts on to cheer Gene up. I think the Percy McTinselbud song, or whatever the heck it is, you know, it's fine. I don't know, Gene-focused episodes really aren't my cup of tea most of the time, so sorry. Moving on.
Here's a snowball in your spleen, and a snowball in your ween.
Better Off Sled is the Christmas special I always forget exists because it, like, really doesn't tie into Christmas. It's a winter-themed episode, if anything. It's the Putz-giving of the Christmas specials, I suppose, where, yeah, it's a pretty good episode, but it just doesn't really focus on Christmas at all, so why is it even a Christmas special? Feels like the slot's being wasted. Unlike Putz-giving, however, it's a really fun regular episode of Bob's Burgers with a lot of great jokes. Yeah, I like it. I love Rudy's cousin, too, beats up Logan with snowballs. She's fun. I like how she says, "Hurry up!" That's great. That's great. Great writing. 10 out of 10.
My car!
Christmas in the car is terrifying. Like, what the heck is this candy cane truck man's problem? I mean, I guess we find out by the end, but still. Tonally, one of the most different Christmas specials of all of them, being a horror parody of all things. A lot of funny moments. I Really Want a Dutch Baby. Jingle in the Jungle is the most exquisite musical composition mankind has ever come up with. Christmas!
He was in here tonight, raving. Whoa, slow down, Maurice.
Hey, if you watched the Bob's Burgers movie and really liked it and want another Bob's Burgers movie, what if I told you that a Bob's Burgers Christmas movie existed? Well, it kind of does. The Bleakening is an hour-long special. Yeah, super fun. I wish the show would do more two-parters, because this one's great. A lot of wonderful animation, funny moments, a good mystery that kind of reminds me of the Bob's Burgers movie, honestly. It's actually a better musical than the Bob's Burgers movie with more songs. A bit more inappropriate than the Bob's Burgers movie, though. You could probably get away with showing that movie to your children. This one not so much. There's a nude man at one point. Although, it is very important to note that the nude man is voiced by Adam Driver. Anyway, yeah, an excellent addition to the Bob's Burgers movie saga. This one looks like a movie, so it gets the point over the other two-parters, huh?
Miss Rabbit has fainted. Miss Rabbit has fainted again.
The Nightmare 2 Days Before Christmas is the newest Bob's Burgers Christmas special, meaning I've officially covered every Bob's Burgers that aired this year. Woo! Anyway, yeah, it's a great addition to the Bob's Burgers Christmas chain, I think. Unique setting with Fish Odor's cabin, a lot of great moments and gags. I love this morbid painting. It's terrifying. Not a gore fan, but this is funny. I am a certified Mr. Fish Odor shenanigans enjoyer, and Fish Odor sure did cause some shenanigans there. My only real problem-ish is that I kind of wish Linda's subplot was better. It's fine, but I don't know, she's a little overbearing here. Still a good time regardless.
Okay, be careful! Rich people's toes are worth 2 of our toes.
There is absolutely a subtle Jimmy Pesto redemption plotline going on, I'm telling ya! Anyway, Yachty or Nice is fantastic. Further evidence that Teddy is canonically Santa in the Bob's Burgers universe. It's really funny as well as just really heartwarming. Like, I never expected to have warm fuzzies from Jimmy Pesto, but here we are. Anyway, yeah, just a really solid episode. Everyone has something to do, including Teddy even, which is nice. I like me unique setting for Christmas shenanigans, and this sure is unique setting for Christmas shenanigans. Yeah, I don't know, not much else to say. Just a really good one, highly recommend it.
Father, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see.
Okay, so the top 3 episodes of this list are some of my favorites in the entire show, much like the top 3 of the Thanksgiving list. So let's get into it, starting with Father of the Bob. I talked about this episode a lot in my Big Bob video, so definitely go check that out, but the TLDR is, yeah, this one's good. I don't know, it's one of my favorite stories ever told in the show, just Bob and his dad trying to reconnect when they're so vastly different. Bob's dad is a businessman, Bob's an artist, you don't need to look hard to see where that goes. It's also just an effortlessly funny episode. A lot of just the little dialogue exchanges are really funny to me. But yeah, I talked about it at length in its own video, along with the other Big Bob episodes. Go watch that one now. The Plight Before Christmas is another episode I talked at length about in my Season 13 ranking. Wow, we're Zower. I honestly was really close to putting this as my favorite Christmas special, but the heart wants what it wants. But yeah, I mean, it's a really, really good one. It's still the highest rated episode on IMDb, which is crazy. It's a fantastic, very sweet, very wholesome episode that I don't think quite lives up to its incredible ending, but that incredible ending is like one of the best scenes in the entire show, and the rest of the episode is good. Like really good. It's a very good episode. I highly recommend you go watch it. It's a 10. It's a 10. But like it's almost a 9. You get what I'm saying? Kinda. Okay. Also Tina Fey. I still don't have to elaborate. Look, okay, the last Gingerbread house on the left is the best episode because it's really, really funny. Similarly to Dawn of the Peck, the jokes just keep on coming, and most of them land. A gingerbread house making competition with evil rich people is just a really funny premise. And it ends with a freaking shootout. Do you get it? Whenever we're rewatching Christmas episodes, this is always the one I'm most excited to get to, just because, like, it's just funny, okay? And look, there is heart to it. That last scene with Fishoder and Bob is really sweet. It's not as sweet as Louise's poem in The Plight Before Christmas, but is still really sweet, and I think the rest of the episode is generally funnier. So while it doesn't build up to this grand, exciting sequence and this big moment like Plight Before Christmas, I just think this one is overall a little more entertaining. And I don't have to justify myself, okay? So that's the list. This was a lot of fun and a really relaxed video to end the year. I'm happy I did it, and I'm happy that I managed to get so many videos out this year. Wow. And so, my friends, for one last time this year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year. See you in 2024. Oh god, it's an election year. Oh no.